In the quaint town of Le Mans, nestled amidst the French countryside, the Lancelin family's grand estate stood as a bastion of privilege and luxury. But behind the facade of opulence lay a sinister tale of two enigmatic sisters, Leah and Christine Papin, who entered the family's employ as live-in servants in 1926. From the beginning, the sisters radiated an unsettling aura. Their whispered conversations, punctuated by knowing glances, hinted at a world of their own, far removed from the reality they were expected to inhabit. Their peculiar bond seemed to isolate them, drawing them closer to each other while pushing others away. As the years passed, the sisters' odd behavior persisted, rendering them a subject of quiet speculation within the household. Yet, their efficiency in performing their tasks led to a begrudging acceptance of their idiosyncrasies. The Lancelin family, unaware of the tempest brewing beneath the surface, continued to provide a sheltered haven for the sisters' deep-seated animosity. In February 1933, as winter winds howled through the estate, a chilling darkness descended. Mr. Lancelin, waiting for his wife at a friend's house, returned home to a sight that would forever haunt his dreams. His wife and adult daughter lay sprawled on the floor, their once beautiful faces now grotesque masks of horror. Blood pooled around their lifeless bodies, eyes gouged out, and features obliterated. Motives behind the murder. Buried beneath their reserved exteriors, the Papin sisters harbored years of smoldering resentment and festering wounds. Their existence had been marked by hardship and emotional isolation, both in their own family and in their role as servants. Over time, their unique bond evolved from a source of solace into a twisted echo chamber, amplifying their anger and despair. The Lancelin household became a crucible for their pent-up emotions. The sisters' meek demeanor masked a seething rebellion against the societal hierarchy that kept them in servitude. They perceived the Lancelin family as representatives of the very class that had oppressed them, and this perception fueled their growing animosity. The grisly murder they perpetrated was an act of defiance against a world that had wronged them. The gruesome details, gouged eyes and shattered faces, were symbolic of their desire to strip their victims of their identities, just as they felt their own identities had been erased. This violent gesture was their way of asserting power over those who had kept them in submission. Luring their boss. Leah and Christine were masters of disguise, weaving an intricate web of deception that entrapped the Lancelin family in their sinister plot. Their initial interactions were calculated to disarm suspicion, cloaking their true intentions in an air of servitude. Their whispered conversations were like a secret language, their bond evolving into a shield against prying eyes. Over time, the sisters perfected the art of manipulation, studying the Lancelin family's vulnerabilities and routines. They learned when to present themselves as loyal servants, tending to their tasks with unwavering dedication, and when to retreat into their own world of whispered secrets. This facade of loyalty lulled the family into a false sense of security. When the fateful night arrived, the Papin sisters seized the moment, exploiting the trust they had cultivated. The absence of Mr. Lancelin provided the opportunity they needed. Mrs. Lancelin, exhausted from the day's activities, was lured into a sense of normalcy by their familiar presence. The sisters' whispered conversations and odd behaviors had created a distorted perception of them as harmless eccentrics, diverting suspicion from their true intentions. As darkness enshrouded the estate, the sisters' carefully laid plans came to fruition. With a chilling mix of determination and detachment, they unleashed their fury upon Mrs. Lancelin and their adult daughter. The blood-soaked aftermath bore witness to the culmination of years of simmering rage, the brutality of their act echoing their internal turmoil. Locked within their chamber as the authorities arrived, the Papin sisters lay in wait, a silent testament to the horrors they had unleashed. The door to their room, like a threshold between two worlds, stood as a testament to the secrets they had guarded so fiercely. When the door finally swung open, the grotesque tableau that greeted the investigators was a chilling testament to the depths of human darkness. In the end, the trial would unveil the twisted motivations and calculated deceptions that had led to the Lancelin family's tragic demise. The chilling tale of the Papin sisters would forever be a haunting reminder of the thin line between loyalty and manipulation, and the depths to which the human psyche can descend when driven by a toxic mix of anger, resentment, and the allure of revenge. If you enjoy our content, please like and subscribe.